Hi, and welcome to Always Dolls.
It's December! Our fireplace is already set up for Santa. I'm so excited! Yay!
Today, we are making a version of Julie's Christmas fireplace using recycled cereal boxes. Since it's not always possible to go out to the shops for supplies, this DIY has the added challenge of using only materials currently in the craft room. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to help our channel grow. So, let's get making! Start by collecting large cereal boxes. Our Milo box is a little smaller than the AG dimensions given on their website, but still looks proportionate when placed with the dolls. On the front of the box, measure in 7.5 centimeters from the left and right sides so we can sketch the placement of the fireplace. Our arch is 13 centimeters high. Cut out the arch section and bottom tabs as seen on screen, then cut away this piece. Next, measure the height of your fireplace side walls and length of the arch. On extra paperboard, cut out a rectangle that is the total length to be the internal wall. To give this strip more stability, we doubled up the paperboard on the two sides. Now glue the tabs of your cereal box closed. We also cut extra paperboard to glue inside for added strength and durability. Take the arched piece we cut earlier and trace onto more paperboard. Cut out this section, then glue to the front of the box. To clean up the seams, we are using low-tack painter's masking tape. However, if you don't have this available, you can use strips of computer paper and glue stick. Okay, the preparation phase is almost done. Give your cereal box a couple of coats of white paint. Let's make the mantle while we're waiting for the paint to dry. Cut a rectangle that is the same width and depth of your box, adding a 1.5 centimeter tab on all four sides. Cut the tabs, then fold and glue them to make a tray. For brick detail, we are using the same Kaisercraft stencil that we used for the DIY Pep Boutique. Take red paint and a kitchen sponge. Cut a smaller piece of sponge, dip in the paint, then pounce this gently over the stencil. When you have covered as much as you can, peel off the stencil, clean in warm soapy water, dry, then reposition for the next section. Having that extra layer of paperboard really helps avoid the panel warping. Place your stencil inside the box. This time apply a dark blue paint mixed with a touch of black for the shadowy internal wall. When this strip is dry, hot glue into place. To match the AG version, we painted red highlights onto some of the bricks for that glowing effect. We also freehand painted the vertical bricks above the fireplace. For bunting, take green cardstock and measure 8 rectangles at 3 by 2 centimeters and 6 smaller rectangles at 2.5 by 2 centimeters. Cut a flag end on each. Mat each flag onto a piece of beige paper or cardstock. Then, with white gel pen, draw and colour each letter for the words Merry Christmas. Be aware of which letters are on the larger and smaller pennants. Place the bunting on your fireplace and mark the spacing for the centre flag. Attach with hot glue, starting at the centre flag and working outwards. We used red 10mm ribbon for the bows, making sure to hot glue the tails down in a way that didn't cover up the letters. Next, adhere the mantle lid to your box. For stocking hooks, we have these small picture hooks bought when we made a version of the new AG Purple Kitchen. Hot glue under the lid on the left and on the right side. Take your leftover paperboard and sketch out the logs, flame and fire grate. We referenced the AG website image, but it took us a few tries to get the right shape. Edge to edge, our pieces are 14 centimeters wide and less than 13 centimeters tall. To give the grate piece more strength, cut and glue a second traced piece to the back. Paint this piece black. Paint your logs a light brown and give the fire a base coat of orange. Now take a bright red and colour in the top of the flames. To get at the smaller details, we switched to a nail art brush. When dry, use a black marker to draw in the lines on the logs. The back piece has an extra rectangular tab 5 by 3 centimeters. This is where you mount the other pieces of the fire. Cut slits 2.5 centimeters high into the center flame and grate pieces, then slide onto the arms as seen. Again, we referenced AG stock images to draw the white highlights on the grate. On more scrap paperboard, draw the decorative wood pile and ash, broom and scoop. Put down a soft coat of light brown paint or coloured pencil. Once dry, use black marker for the details and white gel pen for highlights. Adhere to the corresponding sides with hot glue or liquid glue. Let's finish with a few accessories. We have this clear tree container full of Christmas themed erasers and this packet of mini 3D light bulbs for scrapbooking. Unscrew the cap from the container, fill it with green paint, swirl the tree, moving the paint around the walls and into any nooks and crannies. Set aside for at least 24 hours so the paint completely dries inside. Next, use a dry brush technique to apply a soft amount of white paint to the tips of the tree. Carefully put a drop of hot glue on the base of the scrapbooking bulb, then attach to the tree, varying the colours for a bright, happy aesthetic. Screw the cap back on, then display your tree on the mantle. We made no-sew Santa socks from remnants of red felt. Cut 2 pieces per stocking. At the top of the stocking, draw a 3 cm line of hot glue on each side. Fold over the felt to make the cuff. Repeat for the other sock. Following this, squeeze a line of hot glue around the edge of the stocking to join the 2 pieces together. Make sure to leave the top open. Make a loop from red ribbon, sealing the ends together with a drop of hot glue. Insert the ribbon loop inside the stocking. Now we can turn the stocking good side out and hang it on our fireplace hook. For symmetry, make a second Santa stocking. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to Always Dolls for more miniature crafting fun.